Let's get this thing moving. Let's get a little lively here on a thirsty Thursday, huh? My chat is way too quiet over there. Way too quiet. I need to change the mode on that. Yeah, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. All right. Well, welcome on in, everybody. We just getting this thing started. Just hanging out. All the folks are here. What's up, Tony, Dax, Blinded, Rad, Corey with the solo raid over there. Mike, thanks for the hat. Yeah, Brandy, I haven't been on since Sunday. I was on Sunday. I actually meant to be on since then, but I got a new desk. And it took a lot longer to like get together and get my computer back where I felt like I could go live on it. Oh, you've been in the hospital? I'm sorry you've been in the hospital. I'm very sorry to hear that. Hope everything is okay. I also haven't been here. So you've been in the hospital. I haven't been here. So you haven't. There's been no misses here. How's my quality look everywhere? How's my quality look everywhere? Yeah, I got rid of the white mic as I was redoing the desk. I was like, I found one of the black mics. I was like, might as well. Patriotic Wolf. You can wait until I'm ready to have people up. I'm sorry. I don't know whose live you think this is. But yeah. That's good. Glad the quality looks good. Yeah. This isn't one of those like lives where you just jump up, immediately hit request, go in my chat, start screaming at me to get on the live, and then I just like let you up. And if anything, you screaming at me to get on the live is going to delay whatever time frame it was going to be. Because now I don't trust you to actually like be somebody who wants to have a genuine conversation if you're already yelling at me as soon as you try to hit request. You hit request, you didn't even wait 3 seconds before you were in my chat. Yeah, that shows a lack of patience and a lack of maturity. So, just thought I'd let you know. The color looks great. I'm really concerned with my landscape live. It looks like the quality is kind of off on the player. It looks good over here. Looks good on one and not on the other. Sure. All right, John, come on in. I'm glad everybody's liking the shirt today. I don't know if I've ever worn this shirt on live. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually worn this shirt on live. Run to the hills. All right, let me bring my backup account real quick over here. Put in the headphones. These feel like they're on the wrong side. They are on the wrong side. Ugh. Somebody said Trump is my god. That's pretty fucking embarrassing. Thanks, Ashley. That's just pretty embarrassing. Do I read when I have to? All right, y'all. As you guys are coming in, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. We're gonna see if we have a guest or so in a minute. Ooh, it is hot right here. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to fix that. It's hot right here. If you guys would like to come in and hang out, I really appreciate you. Again, tap the screen, hit the like button, hit that thumbs up if you're over on YouTube. Yeah, all that stuff. Sorry, I just kind of blanked out there for a second. If you'd like to support the live, again, this is my first time this week that I've been on, so the gift gallery is super lacking. Blame me for having to build my desk and reset up my computer. So sorry about that. But it's where we are. It is what it is. So if you guys would like to help me support and help to clear out the live gift goal, the gift gallery, all that sort of stuff on TikTok, I really appreciate that. If you're over on YouTube, super chats and gifts over there are greatly appreciated. Like Captain Obvious with the big $20 super chat starting the live out. Seeing for the Power Slave shirt, gonna see them next month in LA. Ooh, exciting. That sounds like fun. I'm going to a concert tomorrow, which I'm pretty excited about. So I'm on the little mini vacay starting tomorrow. So super excited about that. Should be really, really fun. So congrats, I'm happy. And thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I really appreciate that. How do I support Joe Biden? Joe Biden hasn't been president in like 2 years. Do you guys get stuck in time capsules? Is that what happens? Y'all got Joe Biden on the brain, bro. Anyways. Y'all real weird with that. Y'all got Joe Biden on the brain. Very strange. Just being honest. Hello, how are you?
Money, big dog. Before we get into it, I'm 25, Malibu, California,
no,
Trump.
Shh. You're echoing. And I don't like that. Why are you echoing? Are you guys hearing?
Cheap ass headset you got on.
Huh?
I said it's probably that cheap ass headset you got on.
Oh, is that also affecting all the people in the chat that are saying that you're echoing?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, cool. Thanks. Well, I really appreciate that. All right. I need to fix the echo now. Okay.
All right. I'll be quiet for now.
You'll be quiet when you're told to be quiet. Okay. Where's that echo coming from? Let's see if it's you or just all my TikTok guests. I did have to re-download this today, so it might be that. What if I do this? Say something?
He got an excuse, guys. Am I echoing, bro?
All right, I can fix the echo. Can you guys still hear him?
You want me to say something or you want me to keep quiet? There's a couple of people that says good and no.
Yeah, I know there's no echo. Can you guys hear him? You guys can still hear him? All right, see, I fixed it. Easy stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry too. I would have preferred that you guys couldn't hear him for, you guys' own benefit, but here we are. So, what are you gonna do?
Look, you're looking for ops, correct? Why disrespect me? I just got up here.
I mean, the first words out of your mouth is you're begging for gifts, and then you started talking about my cheap ass headsets, and but now you're talking.
I tried to introduce myself, did I not?
Shh. Thank you. All right. So now you can't hear him? What the hell? You guys just said you guys could hear him with no echo. I didn't change anything.
Let's see if they can hear me again. Tell me again, and you'll be lovers and friends. Y'all hear that? I was singing a little Usher. She said, "Tell me again, and you'll be lovers." And all right, Paulie, let's get back to business. What's in your cup tonight, Paulie?
Can y'all over
What's
on
in your cup?
can y'all over on YouTube hear him all right? All right. I guess no one's saying anything, so I guess they can hear you. All right. Anyways.
Look,
How
man,
old are
time
you?
is money. 25, and I'm from Malibu, California. And by my picture, yes, I voted for Trump. Let's get on with it.
Time is money, huh? How much money are you losing right now by being here?
I could be losing a couple thousand right now. I
So
could be
still
at
less
work right
than
now, but I'm on here.
so still less than the amount of brain cells I'm losing. All right, cool.
Let's get to
Anyways,
it. Let's get back to business.
to defeat the Huns.
Can you get on with it now? Let's get on with it, please. Let's see. How do you still support Trump? Well, that's simple. That's easy. He was the best man for the job, and he still is the best man. He's 80-something years old, and he's still pushing it. Name another president who could push it just like him. Hell, Reagan had Alzheimer's by the age of 70-something. And Nancy was running this show. Who's running Trump's show? Anybody? Can anybody on this panel name who's running Trump's show right now? I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that 35-year-old mistress he's got. Probably
You're making up
conjunction,
lies.
probably in conjunction with Stephen Miller, but I'd probably start with you know his little Eva Braun that he's got going on over here. That's my guess.
Who's the Eva Braun? Who's that?
Eva Braun?
Who's that? His aide, correct?
You ever read a history book before?
Look, if you're gonna I'm not with all that insulting the president bullshit. Like I said, let's keep
You
it
don't
an
know
adult
whether it's an
conversation,
insult
please.
or not because you don't know who I'm talking about.
Eva Braun was somebody who used to be an aide, correct?
No.
Correct?
No. Nice
And
try.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I know
Sorry.
you don't.
But like I said, why am I still supporting this man to this day? This man is 80-something years old, and he could be out enjoying his billions of dollars he has with the multi-million-dollar businesses he runs. Yet he's here fighting for this country. He's taking on Iran, what other presidents chose not to do.
Well, first of all,
Paulie, let's get into Jimmy Carter.
First of all, Donald Trump has made most of his billions since he's been president. So let's start there. He couldn't be out enjoying these billions that he didn't have unless he was president. I mean, we have his financials. He's making so much more money being president than he was in any of his businesses, most of which he ended up really just bankrupting.
Let's go back before he.
I don't need to. I'm good right here.
Golden Escalade.
I'm good.
Let's go back beforehand.
No, I'm good right here. Okay.
Oh, you want to go back beforehand? You want to talk about his billions and millions that he had beforehand?
He didn't have billions before.
He got gifted.
How much money
did? How much?
He bankrupted the two casinos he had in Atlantic City. How much money was given to him?
I believe it was almost half a bill or half a mil. It was. Yeah. I believe.
So if you adjust that, if you adjust that for inflation based off the time that it took, until he became president, he actually lost money, right?
Well, yeah, under Bush's term, of course, a lot of people lost millions of dollars.
No. Like, I mean, he was he was never above it. It wasn't like he was way above it and then Bush came and then he dropped back. He was never actually making money. He was never a good businessman, ever.
Well, look, I might agree with you on a couple. I might agree with you on that. Had he put his money into, the stock market and instead of trying to run a Trump Tower and the Taj Mahal and yada yada yada. I'll agree with you on that. I won't.
He could have. He didn't need to play the stock market. He could have put that money in a low yield savings account, like the one you give like teenagers and stuff. He could have just put his money in that and would have made more money.
Paulie, I don't want to talk to you about somebody else, a billionaire, doing what he needs to do with his
You
money when you're
brought
not a
up the
billionaire. Let's get
billionaire
on with
stuff.
it.
You brought
Well,
up the billionaire stuff.
listen here.
You said
I'm not
he's
gonna sit
80
and listen
something
to your
years old,
advice.
which, like, let's be straight up. Super weird to be 20 something and be like, I love an 80-year-old. Super strange.
I never said I
Very
love this
weird.
man.
Yeah,
I never
very
said I
very
loved him.
weird.
I
Okay,
appreciate
like
him. I appreciate
super
him.
strange. Okay, but on top, it's like it's like, you know, it's reverse what Republicans normally do, right? Normally it's old guys trying to hit on young guys. You know what I'm saying? But it's just weird to be the other way around. But regardless, okay, it's weird to be 20 something year old and be like that. All right, but on top of that, to sit there and just talk about him like, oh, he could have been off doing something else. Cool, he could have been off doing something
He
else.
could have been.
Yeah, and he should have been, okay, because he's not good at being president.
And listen, that's your opinion. That's not a fact. That's your opinion.
Well,
You're
under what
entitled
metric
to your opinion.
and under which metric is he good at being president?
Right now, he is going up against Iran. Can you name me another president who went up against Iran
Yeah.
without sending him? Wait a minute,
yeah.
hold up. Without sending them money, without
Donald
sending
Trump
them
has
arms,
sent
and
them
then without
money
allow.
and
Hold
sent them
on, man.
arms. No,
Okay,
no,
hold on.
you're making a qualification that Donald Trump is doing.
Can I finish what I'm saying before you interrupt, please?
I don't really need to.
without
Literally
sending them-
every
without-
single one for the last 2.5 decades.
Without sending them money, without sending them arms, and without allowing them to hold hostages, what has this man done? That you disagree with what he's doing
what are you
with Iran?
talking about,
I'll wait.
dude? Yeah, are you getting ready to wait now?
I'm
Cool.
listening.
Yeah,
put my mic on
Obama
mute.
released at least $1.5 billion of their own money. Donald Trump did 30 billion. Okay, so I don't really want to know what you're talking about without giving them money or something like that. But all the presidents have stood up to Iran. They've just done it with intelligence instead of with a complete lack of understanding of the entire region. Donald Trump thought he was gonna bomb his way through Iran in a matter of a couple weeks, and here we are months and months later, and we have troops that are trying to jump off the USS Abraham Lincoln because the conditions are so bad because they haven't seen a port in 9 months. Okay, why is that? Because Iran attacked the supply depot in Bahrain, which is not allowing them to resupply anything. And the closest place they can resupply at is literally Diego Garcia, which is 2,200 miles away. All right, because nobody.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Shh. Thank you. So, because of his complete lack of understanding of the entire Iran situation, the lack of understanding of the complexity of what's going on, not to mention that it seemed like him and Pete Hegseth were both somehow surprised that the Strait of Hormuz was being closed, as if that wasn't part of every single war game that's ever existed when it comes to Iran in the last, again, 40 years at minimum. Right? So every president has looked at the circumstances and goes, this doesn't help the US to go to war with Iran. It's actually a negative. What's better to do is to deal with them diplomatically, and then we can both freaking contain Iran while making sure United States citizens don't suffer. Donald Trump ignored both of those things, went to war. We're getting nothing out of it. And American citizens are suffering because of it. Not to mention many people across the world, including innocent Iranians who are, do not support that regime, nor are they, fans of the Ayatollah, but they're still having to suffer, including girls that are being killed in their schools and people that are, that are dying all across Iran due to Donald Trump's horrible action. So it's not a matter of standing up to them. All the presidents have stood up to them. They've just done it without being, influenced by Netanyahu to go to a war that was not necessary.
Look, man, Obama bombed Syria for less than what Iran's doing. That's a fact, man. Who said
I agreed with the bombing of Syria?
Well, you have yet to speak on that. You went on
didn't ask me.
You went on a whole fucking.
You didn't.
Man, you went on a whole dialogue.
Sir, I'm sorry that you think 3 sentences is an entire dialogue. I would get yourself checked for, maybe some type of disorder that affects that.
It's an exaggeration. I didn't think you actually went on a dialogue, but like I said beforehand,
the word dialogue is an exaggeration.
That's just what I'm saying. I really don't mean it, but
you do realize like one sentence can be dialogue, right?
I let you
not even a complete sentence.
Come on,
dialogue is pretty like.
I allowed you to speak without interrupting.
You don't allow me to speak on my live. I allow you to speak on my live. That's the way that works, okay?
Didn't Kamala tell you people that these people were building nukes? Correct? Yes or no? It's a simple yes or no question.
I don't know. I have no idea. Why do I care what Kamala Harris has to say
Oh,
about
of
it?
course. Oh, yeah. Of course you don't, but you know everything else. Imagine
No,
that.
I don't know
Yeah,
everything
she
else, sir.
did tell you during her.
Here's the really awesome thing, sir. Here's the really awesome thing. The cool thing about using facts and like understanding when you're talking about things is when you don't know something, it's really simple to say, I don't know. I never heard Kamala Harris say that. If she did say that, okay, that's fine. I disagree with Kamala Harris on it. It's only y'all
They've
that
been
need
telling you for 30
it's y'all.
years.
Kamala's been telling me
They've been
that for
telling you
30
since Bill
years.
Clinton.
Kamala Harris has been telling us
Bill
that since
Clinton.
Kamala Harris has been telling us that for 30 years.
Democrats have been telling you
Oh, I don't give a
since
shit
Bill
about
Clinton.
Democrats.
So what are you doing? What are you doing here, man? What is your purpose of this live right now? You're not a Democrat?
You're expecting that if you say Democrats or say Kamala Harris that I give a shit, and I don't. Okay? U.S.
But you give a shit
intelligence,
now. You give
U.S.
a shit now.
intelligence, U.S. intelligence, along with the intelligence agencies of 50 other countries, said last year that they weren't trying to build a nuclear weapon.
But they did actually violate. But Iran did actually violate Obama's agreement.
Yeah, after we
with
left
two. No, they violated heavy water violations.
They
That's
did
a
not
fact.
violate the JCPOA
That's a
with any
fact.
listen. They did not violate the JCPOA with any type of higher enrichment than the JCPOA
Twice.
allowed until we left the JCPOA.
Twice they have. You
All
can
right.
look it
Do you
up.
have proof of that? I
You
have.
can look it
That's
up.
how I know it's true. So
Look,
tell me
look
where I
up
can
the
look
heavy
at
water violations they violated.
the
Go ahead
heavy
and look it
water
up.
violations. What's a heavy water violation?
Yes.
What's a heavy water
Look it
violation?
up.
No, you
Look it
tell
up.
me if you're making the claim. Just tell me what
No,
it is.
you're Mr. No. You're Mr. Know-it-all. Like
Sir,
I gave you the source that you can look it up on.
You did? What's my source?
The heavy water violations
No.
that
What's the
Iran
source?
violated.
No. What's the source?
I gave you something to type in. Come on.
Sir, tell me what a heavy water violation is, because I don't know.
Are you gonna look up what I just asked you? The heavy water violation.
No, you're gonna tell me what a heavy water violation is. Because what I know is from the JCPOA reports from the IAEA, they never violated enrichment standards.
The IAEA just told Trump that not too long ago that they violated heavy water violations.
The IAEA.
That's a fact.
Okay. We know they violated it after we left the JCPOA. Do you have a hearing problem or a comprehension problem?
That they violated after? Because what
yes,
the president reported
from
that
the
they
IAEA reports.
Beforehand.
Donald Trump lied over 30,000 times in his first term. He is not qualified to be a source.
And neither is Iran.
I'm not saying anything about Iran. I said the IAEA. Am I speaking to myself? Are you okay here?
All I said was look it up and I'll put my
I have looked it up, sir. I have specifically read multiple IAEA reports showing that they were in compliance until after we left the JCPOA.
Well, how do I know you read that shit?
Well, I know you didn't.
Well, I know you read that shit.
I know you didn't.
You reading it?
I don't give a shit whether you have proof of it or so. You want me to put up
pull it up on the big screen,
sir? You want me to put up multiple IAEA reports?
Yes.
Do you know how long those reports are?
Everybody in the chat.
Do you know how long those reports are?
You read it.
Do you know how long those reports are, sir?
Read it now.
Sir, do you know how long?
You had time to read it before. Sir! Read it now. Oh, he don't want to read it, chat. He don't want to read it because he know he's wrong. That's why he doesn't want to read it. How about this?
Whenever you're done whining, you let me know and I'll speak, okay?
I'm not whining. I'm asking you to read it. He doesn't want to read it because he's wrong and he can't take being wrong. You make no money when you're wrong, man. But pull it up. I'll read it for everybody in here. Pull it up. Oh, the stool pigeon doesn't want to bring it up. Imagine that. Look, we could talk about something else if you don't want to talk about what we're just talking about now. You don't want to read it. We'll move on to something else. Oh, look at him. He's pouting. He's mad that he got proved wrong, that these people have violated Obama's agreement, that didn't mean shit in the first place because all it was about was money, and that money probably ran out. That's a fact. Erica has a question. Erica, come up, baby. Come up. Cause Paulie's kind of mad right now that he's gotten proved wrong, and he's mad right now. He doesn't want to talk. He's pouting right now. He's pouting. Look at his face. He's pouting. Oh, stool pigeon's pouting. But like I said, Paulie, unless you wanna, hey,
Sir.
yeah, what's going on? You have
Yeah.
something to say now?
Yeah.
What-
So
you have
are
something
you
to say now?
done just trying to throw just random insults at me? Because you can shut the fuck
not-
up whenever
listen,
you want
I'm
and I'll
not-
respond.
I'm not-
No. Shh. I gave you more than a chance, more than like plenty of chance to speak right there. And instead of actually saying anything that's worth anybody actually listening to or with any type of intelligence, you just went, oh, look at Polly, 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 look at Polly. And see, that's very boring for
I've
people to have
asked
to
you
know.
to read-
Shut the fuck up. I
Oh, look at
asked
him,
you
he's getting-
multiple times. Okay, now be quiet.
I asked you something.
Sir, make me mute you again and I'm dropping you.
Drop me all you want.
All right, cool. So now I'll say what I was actually trying to say before this child got up here. Sir, I know because you've never read an IAEA report in your entire life. Okay. They are hundreds of pages long. Okay. This is not a little headline on Fox News that you're used to reading. Okay. These are incredibly long reports. Okay. And it would be absolutely ridiculous to sit here and read entire IAEA reports on a live. Okay. That would be ridiculous. All right. Now, what I was going to ask you is, hey, is there something else that you would like me to bring up in order to prove that to you? And I would be more than happy to do that. Okay. But since you would not stop talking long enough to do that, then I couldn't do it. But I encourage you to go read the reports. I know you won't, but I highly encourage you to do that because they are actually very interesting. And the fact of the matter is that Iran was in compliance with NPT and with the JCPOA until we left. And the second that Donald Trump pulled us out of that in his first term, they started enriching uranium to higher and higher and higher levels to the point where they got to 60%. That's all. Now you can respond. Oh, wait, you're not here because you're too stupid to just be quiet for 2 seconds. Anyways, y'all, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. That's crazy, man.
I wanted
Hey,
to come
Erica,
up
how are
3
you?
minutes ago.
What's up?
I said I wanted to come up 3 minutes ago.
I
Hi,
didn't
Polly.
see you. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on one moment. Did I do the thing? I don't know how to work my new soundboard. Okay, I can hear you. All right, because I heard you drink. So listen, they aren't wrong in regards to the heavy water thing.
What
They
is
aren't
that?
wrong, but it happened. So it's basically like the level, like the residue runoff from like plutonium production. So the
Gotcha.
thing is that their stockpiles weren't supposed to go past the 130-ton mark,
Mhm.
right? Because that's what it said in the JCPOA. And so basically what happened is twice in 2016, so within the first year of the JCPOA being in play, Iran did exceed it, but it was less than a percentage point. Actually, both times it was less than 0.1%. Right? So they didn't go over it, like, for real. And the thing is the issue at hand was that the countries involved were questioning whether or not the IAEA could actually detect these things and how soon could they do it. And to be perfectly honest with you, the IAEA was like Johnny on the spot. They detected it almost like immediately.
Mhm.
And the issue was corrected. So there was no material breach that was declared with all of this. Iran got their poop together. Everyone became on the same page in regards to how much they could actually have. And no other reports came out about them being out of compliance until March of 2019, almost a year after Trump took the United States out of the JCPOA. So they were within guidelines. So they did what they were supposed
the
to do.
IAEA
'cause they
did
had the incentive.
exactly what they were supposed to, which was detect things
Exactly,
when they
yep.
start to get out of tolerance. And when they did, they found
Exactly.
out. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's
They
a
did
that's
their
a real
job.
that's a real gotcha, man. He got me pretty good.
Exactly. So there's that part.
I literally
So, yeah,
had no
that-
idea what that was. I was genuinely asking. I had no idea.
Yeah. So it's yeah, that's the one thing that they try to use, but they never quite understand it because all they know is heavy water and they don't go any further than that. So it's kind of a moot point actually
Yeah, it
because it
sounds like it.
was handled just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
it.
sounds like it. Anyways, you hanging out for a
Okay.
while or are you gonna bounce out?
I'm gonna take that as you asking, and I'm gonna say, hell yeah,
Yeah, you can hang out. We can let Erica
hell
hang out
yeah,
for a while. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yo, make sure you hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already followed Erica. Of course, do that. Erica, what's your handle on YouTube?
Oh, YouTube, same name, Erica Shante.
Okay, Erica Shante.
Erica.
In case you're looking over there, people
Hi.
are saying that was a girl. I don't know if I believe you. I'm pretty sure that was just a guy who had no bass in his voice. I'm pretty sure. But hey, I've been wrong. Thank you so much, Shay, for the hearts. I really appreciate that. If you guys like to support the live, again, clearing out the gift gallery, clearing out live goals over on TikTok. Since this is my first time this week being online, because I haven't been online much because I've been building my desk. So thank you guys so much. Over on YouTube, VJ Khan, thank you guys both for the gifts over there. And if you guys like to support, I do have super chats and gifts over on YouTube also. Also, I just had to reset my entire computer, Erica. So hopefully you can hear this caller. I hope you can. They're coming there. Hello, how are you?
Doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How old are you?
43.
Awesome. Do you still support Trump?
I'm kind of on the fence, honestly. I can't rather say I do or I don't because I'm a little disgruntled in both directions, to be honest. Partially, I do support Trump on certain things. Partially, I don't. Might as well be honest.
All right. What do you support him on?
Well,
You good? Sorry, real
originally,
quick.
he
Erica,
wanted
you
to
good? You
be
can hear everything good? All right, cool. Sorry, I just want to
Well,
make sure my
originally,
co-host up here could hear you.
Go right ahead, sir. No problem.
You're cool.
Anyway, he had us all believing that he was going to do some great things for the country. We all fell for it. We all want America to be great again, whether we believe it's great or not. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, I grew up in this country. I didn't want to grow up as a little boy into a man and think that this whole thing was going to turn into a crap show.
Well, first of all, I don't think most of us believed him, sir. There was a percentage of people in the United States that believed him, but there's a huge percentage of us that said that what he was going to do was either A, impossible or, out of his realm of control, or just that he did not have any will to do it whatsoever based off of his first term, right? But I think we have a bigger problem when you say hey, we want to see America be great again. And I think a lot of people have an issue with that. Because that implies that the United States was better at a certain point than it is currently. And maybe that is the case if you are a white Christian male in the United States. But for the rest of us, right now is a lot better than the past was in the United States.
Well, regardless of ethnicity, we don't ask what family we're born to. Personally, I have no issue with ethnicity. Just like a bag of Skittles, you like all colors in the bag. That's just my view, regardless.
Well, that's your current view, sir. But what I'm saying is when we talk about Make America Great Again, okay, that bag was full of white Skittles, okay, like that owned the black Skittles, right? And then we went through all the repercussions after that, which, everything from Jim Crow and redlining and, segregation and everything else. And we went through all those things in American history. So when you say Make America Great Again, right? When we go back before women's suffrage, before women had the right to vote or to leave their husbands or have bank accounts, there's just not a time back then when it was better than it is now. And I think that's what the point I'm making. So it's just inherently like that.
I agree with you.
But here's the kicker to that, right? Here's the kicker to that. The Trump administration didn't lie, right? They are trying to make America back like it was back then, right? That's what they're trying to do right now. That's what the mass deportations are about, making America less white, right? About getting rid of, doing lawsuits that dismantle things like the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act. Those things are taking the United States back to a place where it was less safe and, less equal than it is right now for Black and brown Americans and for women. And I think that that's an issue, don't you?
Absolutely. In fact, it's just think we've already conquered these battles years ago. There's no need to go back and do the same thing all over again. We know how these people like to say, once was old is made new again. Well, I don't believe that.
Well, first of all, we didn't conquer any of the battles. These are all battles that are currently being fought in the United States to this day and have not stopped being fought, right? The battle for...
You're absolutely right. You're right.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
we thought we conquered these battles. You are correct. I can't disagree with you.
Right. And so that's what's even more dangerous about when you have a president that's willing to come in and dismantle these things, right? To take these things away. So I don't understand. But what exactly have you like what you're saying that you wanted to make America great again and Donald Trump was the person for that, but every president wants to make the country better than how they left it. It's just a matter of who they want to make it better for. No president gets in and says, I want to make the United States worse. I don't think. Maybe Bush. But outside of that, I don't think most of them do.
Well, I mean, I'll admit, I totally was for the whole. I went to a Trump rally and everything. I really partially believe the guy had a good point here. I didn't agree with everything he said even then, especially all the nonsense with Joe Biden and all, because it was all a bunch of nonsense. Whether you like Biden or Trump doesn't matter. They have a position to do, and we as American citizens want our country to be great. Whether you think it was great before or great now, that's your opinion. I mean, just look at George Carlin, all Hollywood. They have all sorts of things to say about it. I don't even have to go into all that. We've all seen it. But I'm holding Trump personally responsible for what he's done in my life. And I am a Trump supporter, but a former and current Trump supporter. I'm on the fence. And that's the whole thing, because how do we know that maybe Trump's not being under duress, or that's just a bunch of propaganda too? We don't really know. Well, I'm not sitting next to Trump. I can't ask the guy personally. But I really believed in his book, 7 Types of Intelligence, in the Think Big and Kick Ass book he wrote years ago, or who supposedly wrote it. And I'm not here to simply say Trump is great and you're all bad, because that's not right. Because first of all, let me say, straight people want their rights. LGBT people want their rights. I'm not going to sit here and play that game, because then here's where they got us. Trump tried to make it look like, oh, if you want freedom, you must be gay or LGBT. But if you're straight, then you're on my side. Well, what if I'm a perfectly straight heterosexual and I want freedom? Does that make me on the LGBT side? Does that make me a Democrat? No. And I've been falsely accused of being a Democrat and a Republican from both sides.
That was a whole lot. That was a whole lot, sir. I still don't understand why you support Trump, though. Like, you're saying that you want the United States to be good. Donald Trump didn't do a good job of making the United States better in his first term. You're saying you support the LGBTQ plus community. Donald Trump has been very against that. You're saying you support women. He's definitely been against that. So what exactly are you supporting Donald Trump for?
Do what you want in your closet, because what's in my closet is mine. And honestly, there's nothing in my closet but some T-shirts. I don't care what people do in their private life. That's between two consenting adults, and it has nothing to do with me. If maybe Trump was actually getting his ass together and actually focused on real issues instead of worrying about who's being with who, maybe I'd still support him more, but he's lost my support a lot, but not completely. I'm maybe thinking that maybe he's being manipulated. I'm still trying to give the guy benefit of the doubt.
By who?
Wait, yeah, who's he been manipulated by?
You know, big powers that they say you're not supposed to talk about, but spell check comes up with the word constantly if you try to talk about how bright light bulbs are.
Yeah, no, he will tell you himself that he's the decider. He makes these decisions. He'll tell you
Well,
that.
that's why we
But but you said that you are on the fence. Oh, we have an echo,
Very.
Polly.
And I'm sorry, and I'm not coming to debate you. I agree with some of your points, and I disagree. But that's why you had this whole podcast. That's why I was watching it, and that's why I'm enjoying it. And I'm just trying to contribute myself. There is a part of me that really sees the goodness in Donald Trump, honestly. However, I've also seen the opposite, and I'm to a point that I just simply don't want to vote. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, or a Republicrat, or a Demopublican. I said those words intentionally because to me it doesn't matter, because when this guy's going to support acting like, oh, we're against God because we want freedoms, sticking cameras everywhere, and then sitting here, and my life's been covered up since 2012 when he started campaigning back when Obama was still in office, and I'm holding the government personally responsible for the cover-ups of me being a personal victim of arson in 2012, everything else that happened in Lakeland, Florida, and I'm holding Donald Trump personally responsible, and I'm also holding Obama responsible because he was in office during that time too.
Wow. I don't either.
They want me to be happy with the government. I would love to say I love my government. They're great
She's
people.
still echoing.
I'd love to work for them, but they're not going to get my approval
Because I don't
until
hear her
Donald
echoing.
Trump or whoever he has compensates me for all the losses since 2012 on, because this has all
No,
been one
it's
big
fixed.
agenda.
We're
And I
good.
don't have to
We're good.
obey any secret for
No,
anybody.
hopefully he can hear you.
I hope he can. If not,
Well, now you're
supporters or
muted.
the opposite
Okay.
side. Okay.
Hey, guest.
Sorry.
But yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Can you hear Erica?
A little bit. She's kind of quiet. I want to hear what you got to say. I don't want to do all the talking. Go ahead, sir.
I just want to make sure you can hear her at all. Like that's.
She's hard to hear, honestly. I'm on speakerphone, so I can hear you. I have some hearing damage.
I hear you just fine. Chat. Do you hear Erica okay, or is she very low? Because I hear her just fine.
Can't hear it all. I just hear you, buddy.
Not well. Yes. Okay. She's fine.
I want to hear what she has to say because she's a part of the show too, bro.
Okay. I think we're good. Hopefully we're good here.
Bottom line is we have this. Whether
It's every time I have to do something with my computer, like it just messes everything up, and I had to redo my whole setup over the last few days. So everything's all messed up. I can actually try doing one other thing with you.
Go ahead, buddy. It's all good.
The caller has an echo?
I'm on speakerphone.
Oh, I can fix that. Okay. That should fix the caller echo. Caller, say something?
I'm on speakerphone. Yeah, I'm just telling you to continue. I agree with you. I just don't want to feel like if I'm defending my freedom, I'm being put into some Democratic, Republican, or LGBT box because it doesn't matter. The way I look at it, you do what you want with consenting adults. And even if you're an atheist, I'm going to say something. If you're atheist or religious, there's a book in the Christian Bible that literally tells you that a marriage is a blood covenant between people.
Oh my God! So I fixed him coming through.
Consenting adults. You do not have to be a Christian to know that. Just read your Bible, and it tells you that all this nonsense about who's being with who is nobody's business. Whether you're gay, straight, does not matter. And I'm straight, and I'm sitting here being nice to the LGBT side. If that tells you anything.
You can hear him now, I assume.
I don't hate you guys. I love you guys too, because we're all people. It don't matter who you want to be with. And if Trump was actually focused on our country and not who's in each other's closet, and that was the same thing with Biden. He kept bringing up LGBT. It's like, help the country, dude. So it's like I still see where Trump's trying to do something good, but maybe he's under duress. I don't know. I'm not sitting in his cabinet, but I mean, we all just want a president that does a good job, whether it's Trump or whoever. We don't want to hate Trump. We don't want to hate Biden either, or Obama. I don't really care what they do in their personal life.
What am I doing?
So I mean, well, dude, I'm not trying to play sides. I really.
All right, you still can't hear him, right, Erica?
I think he has potential.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, buddy.
Erica, can you hear me? Oh, no, Erica can't hear me now either. Oh, my goodness. We got
some three-letter friends that are pushing buttons behind the scenes. Just tell them I said
She couldn't hear me either. Well, if I kick him, then first of all, what are you guys going to be entertained by when I fix this? Second of all, she should still be able to hear me, though. Check.
I can't hear anything. Polly. I don't know if you can hear me, though.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, brother.
Okay, check. Hello?
So maybe I need to answer your question. Why I support Trump? I'm going to say I really don't know why at this point. If you just come right out and say it, I'm really in the deciding point. I want to hear what you have to say at this time. This is your show. You have a lot of good points.
What is going on here? YouTube can hear you. They can't. You can't hear. How can you not hear me? How can you?
Because I spoke about things they didn't want.
Oh yeah, he hasn't stopped.
If Trump wants to make America great again, then he's going to have to give us a reason to see the goodness in our government again.
And I don't know if the caller is talking, but Polly, it's a setting in TikTok that I had to change yesterday. that fixed everything for me. It was the craziest thing. I'm trying to
It's
pull
the
it up
advanced setting
to
speaker
get
for
it.
co-host creators, right? You can't hear me, but that's the setting. Now she's echoing. All right, sir. I'm gonna let you go. You have a good one, okay?
I did support Trump. Okay, if you want to let me go, go ahead. Like I said, I was a Trump supporter.
All right, man. Every single time I change anything with my sound settings, it fucks up everything, and I don't know why. Goodness gracious. That's crazy. All right. Primary speaker. This one should also be. Goodness gracious. That dude was something else. That dude was something else. All right. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Everything was working and then it stopped working. So I don't even see it there. This should be there. Yeah. That should be good. Yeah, he had a whole conversation. He didn't even need us there. Oh, it's like the monitoring or something, isn't it? I wonder if I took pictures the last time I had this problem. I may have. I might have taken pictures the last time I had this problem, and then I can just reference them. God, I hate when that happens, man. Sorry, y'all. Woman up and call Ari. You guys are so funny with that shit, dude. Literally, I'm the one who does all of Ari's settings. I do all of Ari's settings. I fix her audio. I'm the only reason she has audio. All right, there we go. Primary there, audio, TikTok chat. Oh, wonder if that'll do it. No. And then sound effects up. TikTok chat. Check, check. Primary mic. General settings. Monitoring and output. No. And Erica still can't hear anything? Erica should be able to hear just fine. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Yeah, y'all can hear just fine. She can't hear anything. Check, check. Yeah, she's just chilling. That's weird. Because she could hear everything. Anyways, y'all, we're gonna get to another guest in just a second. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Sorry for the slight delay and everything going on. Yeah, I'm starting to think, because my settings look good. I'm starting to think you can't hear her. None of y'all can hear her. She's not talking. I almost wonder, like, is there anybody else that can join real quick? Is there anybody else that can come up? Actually, who's this person? Hello? Hello? Hello?
What's up?
All right, you're echoing. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So you can hear me just fine.
Yeah.
Check, check. Talk, please.
Check. Check, check.
There's an echo, but he He can hear me just fine.
Yes.
Check, check. I know it's
I cannot
echoing,
hear
y'all.
Erica.
I know it's echoing. I know it's echoing, y'all. Just give me a second. Check. Hello? Hey. Now he's not echoing anymore, right? Can y'all hear him over on YouTube? Is he still echoing? I thought I fixed it. Hey! You can't hear him now? So we went from echoing to you can't hear him. Cool.
Love you, Erica.
I can't hear anything.
Now I can hear her.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, that's a. All right. So now you can hear him, but he's echoing.
Check, check. Anybody hear me?
I can hear him. Yeah, Erica, if you can hear me now, this guy came up and like immediately could hear me.
Yes.
So it was something. No echo? Okay, I hear an echo coming from him, but that's okay. Hey, Erica, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I can hear her too.
Yeah, I can. There's a little bit of an echo on the panel's end, though.
Yeah. So I'm getting an echo from both of y'all. Gabriel, thank you so much. I'm getting an
Thank
echo
you.
from both of y'all. Check, 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 check. Say something, Erica. I didn't touch anything and now I can't hear you. I didn't touch anything. You're muted. You're muted. Someone told her she's muted. You're muted.
I'm muted. I'm muted. I calm down. It's okay. I got it. Oh, there's an echo.
Yeah, echo's here, but now I can hear you.
Okay, so in your settings on TikTok, it's actual the little cog wheel thingy, the settings wheel. You have to update your audio settings where it says advanced audio settings. You want to make sure background music is off. And like if you're using the voice meter potato, you want to make sure that that input is showing as the aux input and not your default
We're good.
PC.
We're good.
You are?
Yep, we're good.
I
Hold
have
on.
an
Now
echo
we can't
still.
hear either. Check. Okay. TikTok is fixed. No echo. I don't use
Not for
voice
the
meter
panel, it's
anymore.
not.
What's up?
For the panel, I still hear the feedback. This is the same problem I was having yesterday with my panel.
Which panel? Sorry, what are you hearing?
I echo on my end. So when I talk, I hear myself back to me. So it's like a little feedback.
Oh.
The confusion was funny.
Yeah. So I can hear you. They can hear you.
Uh-huh.
You're not echoing for me.
Uh-huh.
You're not echoing for the panel.
And I won't echo. And I won't echo or anything of that nature. Right. But I hear the feedback, a delay on my end. When I talk, I can hear it back to me. So make sure that monitoring is off on TikTok Studio.
I just turned that off. That's how I fixed my echo.
Okay, fantastic. It's like two of them though. One under your speaker and under your microphone. Monitoring should be off of both.
All right, let me take a look right there. No, they're both off.
Okay,
the microphone
great.
and the speaker is off. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what happened to me, but how we fixed it was in TikTok Studio, if you go to the settings and under audio, you should have two options. It should be the audio bitrate and then also advanced audio settings.
Audio bitrate and advanced audio settings. Yep.
Yeah, under advanced audio settings, you want to make sure that it says the select speaker is the voice meter aux input.
I don't use voice
meter. That background music is off. You don't use voice meter?
No. But background music is on. So if I turn that off, Does that help?
Let's see if that works. Hello. Yep, that's what it was.
Okay.
Boom.
Yep. It was
We're in the
background music
monies.
off. Yeah, I quit using voice
There we
meter a
go.
while back, but yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Guys, I think we finally made it. I'm sorry. Yeah, VJ, if you can hear Erica and nobody else, everything's working perfect because nobody else is here. All right, y'all. I apologize. Thank
Let's
you
do
guys
all
so
the
much
things.
for sticking with me. You guys know this has happened for y'all that have been around with me for a while. You guys know every time anything with my audio changes, it's a thing. Okay, it's a thing. So, Erica, thank you so much for helping me out. I have hopefully when we bring up a caller, nothing changes because I got a whole bunch of them ready to go. So, so hopefully we can get that going. Ryan, thank you so much for clearing those hat and mustaches off my gifts gallery. I really appreciate that. And Shay with the hearts doing the same thing. I got the Galaxy up. I really appreciate if you guys would help me out clearing that off. Also, make sure you guys are taking care of Erica down there. We both have our pay links in our bio. Also, both mine's at Polypolitics and hers is
Everything with Erica.
everything with
PayPal
Erica.
and Venmo.
Perfect. Yep, there you go. And mine's at Polypolitics, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Also, super chats. I really appreciate y'all over there. Dr. Carla, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Said, I have no pity insights tonight. Just wanted to give you money. Thank you, Dr. Carla. I appreciate that. Pity. We don't need pity insights every single night. I do appreciate you very much. DJ, thank you so much for becoming us a member over there. Betty, thank you so much for the $2. Said, cultists always say it's the people around him. Absolutely. Yep. It's all it. I think he was getting ready to get in some lizard people, Illuminati shit. But you know, hey, he was at least somebody to listen to for y'all. And Into says, is Ari thick? Why don't you go ask her that question? No, please don't. She'll freaking smack you. Really weird though. Back off. You want to fight? Oh, thanks for the super chat, I guess. Scott, thank you so much for the $2. Said, tell Erica I'm the guy who likes her shirt. From Scott.
Cool.
Do you know Scott?
What shirt? The Do All the Good Things shirt? Thank you.
Oh, it's probably that. Yeah. Scott's
you.
Scott's my resident Canadian who drinks too much before he comes on live.
Hi.
So he's cool. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all. We're gonna try to see if we can get into this thing and see what's going on. Hello, how are you?
Good. Who's Christopher Turner?
Your new stepdad.
Canadia.
Go get me one of your Capri Suns.
Animal crackers and flavored milk, kid.
Go get me one of your Capri Suns. All right. Goodness gracious. Yeah, it's bedtime. Get a juice box.
Jesus. What is happening?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. How old are you?
19.
Did you say 19?
Yes.
Awesome. What's on your mind?
What?
What's on your mind?
All right. I basically feel like Donald Trump is doing a really good job right now. I think he's doing good with the border. No illegal aliens coming in. You know, they're over here raping the American people. So he's doing a really good job. You know, he promised that he's going to seal the border, and he did that.
Yeah, you don't really believe that there's no undocumented immigrants coming in the country, right?
What did you just say?
Did you not hear me or did you not comprehend me?
Who are you talking to?
Not much, it sounds like.
You can.
All right. I think he was getting tickled. I'm not sure though. Anyways, sorry. I'm pretty sure he was getting tickled right there, but that's okay. That's fine. Sometimes you just get tickled, I guess. All right. That just happens. Sometimes you just get tickled. All right. We're gonna see if any other callers come up. We had a little delay due to sound issues, which I think drove some of the callers off, and that's okay. that happens from time to time. I'm glad we got everything fixed.
Very impatient though.
You're very impatient, or they are?
No, they are. They're very impatient.
Insanely impatient. Yeah, insanely impatient. Incredibly. But that's okay. We'll see who gets here. Like I said, like this is my first time on since Sunday, so I'm besides being on
wow.
your live. Yeah.
Oh.
So that was the only other time I was on. I got a new desk.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't realize what kind of desk I was working on before. My desk was so small that like my keyboard was touching my monitors. Like when I sat at it, it was like that tiny. And so now I got a new desk, and it was like such a pain to set everything back up. But yeah, that's whatever.
Moving on the equipment is always a bunch of fun. And then if you have to reset everything, that's even more fun. By fun, I mean the opposite.
Yeah, and I have to
It's not
do it all again because my cables weren't long enough. So my desktop is sitting right by my feet and it's heating up my
Oh,
legs.
fudge.
So I get to redo all of it all over again. It's going to be such a pain. Anyways,
What a
hello,
joy.
how are you?
What's up?
Are you?
You talking to me?
I am talking to you.
Oh, what's up? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Awesome. Do you
Pretty
still
sure
support
we
Trump?
talked before. No. Is it a deal breaker?
Well, what do you come to talk about?
Oh, I don't know. What well, can I ask you this? What triggers you so much about Trump? Because a lot of it triggers me, or like, pisses me off. Is it the ICE thing? Like, what is your number one thing that pisses you off?
I hear when people ask me what like my number one thing is. Like there's so many things.
I agree.
Right?
Me too.
Like there's so many, like the fact that we put a literal adjudicated rapist in the White House pisses me off like quite a bit. Like
Right,
like
but it can't
or-
just be that. It has to be like,
no, but it
wouldn't it
can
be
be.
the
No,
world?
but like it
Right.
can't, like it's so easily can be. Like it does, like I don't know why I need to go further than that. Like
Wouldn't your problem be ICE then, with them deporting, mass deporting like illegal immigrants? Then that would make sense.
No, my first thing is still the rape thing. Yeah, the sexual assault of someone, that's still number one on the top of my list. I truly don't like that. Should be immediate disqualifier. Like there shouldn't be anything else that exists. Like there shouldn't be more to the conversation, right? And this wasn't someone that was accused of sexual assault. This is someone who went to court and was found liable for doing it. There should not have been any question ever. Like they should just and he's gone. Like there are people in Congress who are being kicked out right now for allegations. Now, granted, very credible allegations, but not like proven in court in front of a jury of their peers, right? They're being removed from their positions. They're being removed out of Congress, and they should be, right? But like, how do we go from like, okay, we're gonna remove Eric Swalwell just got disappeared, dude. Like that dude just got disappeared gone. No one's heard anything about him since he got canceled for that shit. But then, dude, we just got one sitting in the White House. Like that's just crazy to me.
I know, it's crazy to me too. Isn't it crazy? He's like in the Epstein files. Like Trump is in the Epstein files.
Like so many times.
Right. Like how many times? Like a shit ton.
I don't know. What was the last count, Erica? You know?
Oh, mentioned like over 1 million times, I believe.
That's what I
He's
thought. Yeah.
mentioned more than darn gone Jesus is in the Bible.
Yeah. He's mentioned more than Epstein is in the Epstein files.
That part.
Right.
I have a question.
Isn't that wild? Oh, okay. I'm listening.
Hi, caller. I'm so sorry because I did miss it. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I did not.
Okay. I didn't think so. I was just making sure. Okay. All right. And I'm so
No, I
sorry
didn't.
because it's a lot happening in this house. Because I know Polly typically speaks to like Trump supporters. Right. What did you call to discuss tonight? Because I know you asked him like what's his number one reason for not liking Trump, and I think we all can agree that like the being found civilly liable of sexual abuse definitely is high up on the list amongst other things, along with like the other 27 allegations. So what did you call in to discuss?
All right. My response to that would be Oh, I hate it because it's like I'm being indirect to your question though. But my thing was like
Okay.
that other than just what Trump did to one person, he's doing to the whole country. And to his supporters, he is betraying them because I know they believe like they didn't just vote for him because they're pieces of shit and they're rapists. They voted for him because they thought he was going to do something good for America. And then like he went back on all his shit with no more wars, and then we're involved in this war and we're made out to hate Muslims and go to war halfway across the world when we shouldn't be involved in that. We should be like investing in our country. But it seems like the politicians never do that, which is so sad. So like what I was calling to talk about
Hi,
is like,
Mom Donnie. Mm-hmm.
does that make sense?
What?
Yeah, sort of, kind of. The reason why I would say that I don't fully agree with you on that one, it's not a debate. We're literally just having a conversation here. The reason why I don't fully agree with you on that is because numerous times during the campaign, Donald Trump told us exactly who he was. He told his supporters who he was. It's just that his supporters also heard him say who he doesn't like. And it was like, I don't like those people either. Oh, Donald Trump talked, would disparage trans people. Oh, wait, I don't like trans people either. So I agree with that. So that's what I'm going to vote for. He talked about he talked about how he didn't like DEI and how DEI, all right, wasn't fair. People didn't earn it. They didn't earn those positions. So he talked about that, and it made some people feel seen. Like, you know what, you're right. All right, they didn't earn that job. I like that he's going to get rid of that. A lot of people that voted for Donald Trump didn't like that he was actually going to make America great for all Americans. They liked the fact that Donald Trump hated or disliked exactly what they hate or dislike. That's what it was.
Well,
So he really they're getting what it is that they want.
well, I don't know if they are. My thing would be that anyone, if you're black in America, or like anything in America that's not white, like I think people have to work hard to get what they get, and I think that they do that. So if you are black, white, anything other than white, you've had to work hard in your life, just like anyone else has had to work hard. And I think that good for them. And I don't think that what I don't think is that the majority of the white race thinks that we want to rule over all of America and just want it to be white, because this country is a country of, what do you call it, immigrants. We're a country of immigrants. And it always has been that way. Whether it's the Irish, whether it's anyone.
That I agree
Does
with you
that
on.
make sense?
We are a country of
Right.
immigrants. I'll give you. Oh, what's up? Go ahead, Erica.
I would say, yeah, I still say, yeah, we are, but here's the thing. I understand exactly where it is that you are coming from. Please believe that I do understand. It's almost idealistic because what is giving to me is that you believe in the benevolent good, that at the end of the day, all people are good. And when I say that, you mean that if people had to choose, that they would choose to do the right thing. But that, unfortunately, that just isn't the case here. Go ahead, friend. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I was just saying that I would hope, and I don't believe that they would do. I would want to have faith that the people would want everyone to be good, right? But I know people aren't good. Like not all people are good. There's people that are bad. There's, we can disprove that fact with the Epstein files, right? Like, and that's just one thing. And all of my tax dollars don't go to represent me, right? Like, does that make sense? Like, I have to have faith that people are good, or else what are we doing with the system? Like, and then if we don't have faith that people are good and people are going to be good, and it's seeming like that faith is dwindling, in the
When
wind.
have people been good?
Oh shit.
No, I mean
get
like
your
as
answer
an
on that?
entirety of like a humanity. When have people been good?
When?
You a Christian man?
Just when yes, sir. when
Yeah.
good things happen.
You
Man.
do realize like the third person ever to exist in the Bible killed the fourth person ever to exist in the Bible, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cain
So
killed Abel.
from the literal beginning of humanity, as far as Christianity sees it, there was like murder like immediately. Like, and so if you take
I
that, and again,
know.
I'm an atheist, so
Murder
like
the
I,
world's
you know,
population.
that's a whole other thing. And that takes us back into the animal kingdom. And if you look at the animal kingdom, that's very not good also, as far as like being good people. I mean, you consistently have death and killing and all sorts of things, you know, that exist naturally, you know, in nature and stuff like that. But as a Christian, you have to believe that even from the beginning, it has been death, it has been, you know, horrible humans acting horribly against each other. So I just find it like, I guess kind of like how Erica said it, like idealistic maybe, to believe that all of a sudden humans are going to start being good. Like there's not a world belief that you can exists that believes that humanity has really ever been good. It's really just fighting against humanity being evil.
Isn't the definition though of humanity is being good, right?
Huh?
Like not human, or am I using the wrong word? Would humanity be wrong? Like if I was to save someone versus let them die, wouldn't that be the humane thing to do?
That depends.
On, I guess, your viewpoint?
What if they were going to live, but they were going to be on a machine the entire time, having something breathe for them? Would it be
Well,
more humane? Would it be more humane to
would
save
depend-
them, or more humane to take them out of their misery?
Right, that would depend on your intrinsic value that you put into life. Like, you put value into life.
Of course, I put value into life. At the same time, if I fell out of something and broke every bone in my body, and the rest of my life is going to be in misery and pain, then I'd rather you take me out of my life, right? You can have a value for human life and still be humane.
Right, but where does that stop? Like, at what point, if I said that I lived in a wheelchair, would my life not have as much? And me and you, someone had to
It's
choose
subjective.
whether me and you live,
It's completely
like
subjective.
me or you live, and I
Sure.
was in a wheelchair. Do you think they should choose you because you have your legs?
Sir,
Or should
this
they
is
choose you?
subjective. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and answer every individual situation in which one person it would be more humane or another person that it would be more humane. And I think that completely depends on the individual and their value on quality of life and what quality of life looks like to them. So I'm not going to sit here and argue every single circumstance in which somebody is injured and whether something would go one way or the other type of way. That's crazy,
That's
sir.
an okay response to the question too. What about, would you support what Canada's doing with their assisted suicide programs?
Yeah, I have no issue with those.
What?
Yes, I have zero issue with those.
Oh, with their, like, assisting you killing yourself?
Zero issue.
So if the end goal is, or if the end is just dying and nothingness, couldn't we all just skip to that? Wouldn't it be peaceful to skip to that?
What?
If nothing happens after we die, and it's the same for everyone that lives, couldn't we just skip to that because we wouldn't remember our lives or anything like that? Would that make sense?
Well, that would assume that life is meaningless, and I don't agree with that.
Right, but you're saying that life is not meaningless up to a point, but it's subjective to what
I never said
point.
that life is at any point meaningless. But I do agree with somebody who is going to live the rest of their life suffering to be able to be able to humanely take their own life to stop their suffering. All right.
Right.
Those are two very different things. Okay. I want to be able to
Right.
be here and to live my life in a way where I can not only, be active and be able to live my life, but also to be able to help other people. I don't want to be in a spot where I have to, just like I can't get out of bed or I can't do anything like that where I have to be a burden on someone else. I don't want to put myself through that. And I would rather myself, just just move on and let other people move on with their entire life. But that's on the individual again. And why do you have such a hard time with somebody else making that decision for themselves, right? If you choose a different path than how I would choose, then that's totally okay. But I don't think that your choice or my choice or anybody's choice should be the rule, right? You shouldn't necessitate your choice on others.
I think that like surviving is suffering. If you think about our
Surviving is
ancestors, they had it
suffering.
much
I'm not
worse.
like, sir,
Like
if you're
being alive,
suffering,
never suffer.
please get a sir. If you think that just you being alive is suffering, please get a therapist.
A lot of
I'm so
people
sorry.
think
I thought
that
I
they
was
have to
muted.
suffer every day.
Sir, if you believe your
A lot
entire
of
life is
people have to
suffering,
suffer.
please get a therapist. And I'm not even saying that to be rude. Like, I'm truly not. Like
I don't. I'm
you
not
only have
saying
so
that.
much time on this planet. Like, you should be enjoying it. And if you're not enjoying it, you should do your best to start trying to enjoy it the best you can.
Would you say that you could enjoy suffering?
Well, I mean, I like getting tattoos, so I guess a little bit. But besides that, like, I don't.
Depends on the kind of suffering it is
Yeah,
and
I
what
mean,
you consider to be suffering. All of this stuff is very subjective.
yeah, you're talking like whips and chains, handcuffs. Like what kind of like?
Some people like that shit.
Yeah, if you into that sort of
BDSM.
shit, I'm not judging. It's like, hey,
Right.
do your thing.
Some
You know what
people
I'm
like
saying?
BDSM.
Hmm?
Right. I don't know. I'm just saying that like people have to suffer to survive, and people still choose to
You don't have
survive.
to suffer
Right?
to survive. You don't
Well,
have to suffer. I think that is a thing that happens within religion. And I'm not like a super like knowledgeable person on the good book, but that is a thing within I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. You can mute me whenever you want to, Polly. That's a thing within like white society that you think that suffering is just a part of life. Like suffering is something you have to go through, and you don't have to suffer. You don't have to suffer. And then like they do a thing where they like congratulate each other and big up each other because oh you made it through. But no, you don't have to suffer in order to have a good life. You don't have to suffer in order to be happy. You don't have to. You don't have to go through a storm. You don't have to do those things, sir. That's why I can't agree with you on that. You don't have to wear this suffering thing as some type of like someone in the chat just said like as a badge of honor. I don't think
A
so.
badge of honor, yeah. I was about to say
Yeah.
the same thing. So, but the thing
Yeah.
is like, isn't it so beautiful to get through something traumatic or through something bad to happen to you and be able to live your life like,
Dude,
then you
it's
find it
so
beautiful,
much.
right?
It's so much more beautiful to just not go through things traumatic.
Yeah.
Like-
Exactly. I would agree with you. Yes.
Like-
I would agree, but
let me give you.
we should.
Hold on, sir. I want to give you an. I want to give you.
That.
I want to give you an example of this real quick, like because it makes complete sense, and anybody who's ever served in the military knows this. Okay, every time you see like the military guys and they have like all of those things on their chest, and like, oh, that's super cool. Those are all just a shitty thing that they had to do. Like every single one of those ribbons is another shitty thing they had to do. And the bigger the ribbon, the shittier the thing was, right? Like the more like Purple Hearts are considered very, very prestigious. Why? Oh, because you were injured in battle, right? Like that is considered prestigious. That is a shitty thing that you had to go through. But you ask any of those guys, right? You ask any of those guys if they would rather not have their Purple Heart and have their leg, they would choose their leg, right? Yes, you can congratulate trauma, you can congratulate injury, you can give medals for people that do that, but I guarantee you that all of those people also would rather just have not gone through that situation to begin with, right? Like all these dudes that are on the Abraham Lincoln are going to look back later and go, oh yeah, that was like the worst deployment ever. And they'll probably get badges and medals and everything for it, right? But at the same time, like I think they would have rather have just been with their families because that's time you can't get back, or be with their kids because that's time that they can get back, right? And so like and I think that sometimes we do that in life. It sounds like that's kind of what you're doing right now in life is you're just kind of being like, oh, well, we have to suffer and do all these things so that we can be happy. No, we don't. We could just not do the shitty thing and be happy. That's like
No.
totally legal.
No, I disagree. What I'm saying is that we're hurdled through life in like cattle for our government to do shitty things, and we don't have to do them, right? But we're a part of a system that makes us like sheep and like to do the wrong thing so that we have to live through things like that, right? I mean,
Because you think there's some reward at the end.
no,
That
no,
reward
not
is
at
like,
all. I think, no, I'm just talking about the system that we live in. Like, if I was to get drafted, then I would have to fight a war I didn't believe in, right? Like, do you all support Israel?
no, me, I don't. My views are my views and my views only. They do not reflect on the host at all. I don't.
I'll
Okay,
tell you.
so
I'll tell you my views straight up. I have no problem with Israel existing. I have a problem with Israel existing as a bad actor in a region and what they are and the actions that they are doing. Right? Like it's no different from me. You know, like being okay with I don't have a problem with North Korea existing. I have a problem with the regime that's taking over North Korea that is destroying the people and making an instability to the region. Does that make sense?
yeah,
I'm
100%.
strictly anti-Zionist.
Yeah, and that's fair.
Amen. Anti-Zionist because they think, well, there is a greater Israel project, and they think they own all the Middle East, right?
I think the
And
difference
then,
is that they never should have been there to begin with. Right?
right, and do you know how
But
that came up?
now that
Yeah,
they're
thanks.
there, I don't think that they should just be wiped out. Right? Like I think that there has
Well,
to
I'm
be
not
some
saying
type
that
of
either.
solution outside of that.
Do you think that is what Palestine thinks, that they should be wiped out?
Absolutely. And they're not 100% wrong.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. About 100%?
I said yes, they believe that, and they're not 100% wrong. They were completely displaced out of their country.
Well, yeah, but I don't think they want to kill everyone that lives over there
I think some of them
at
do.
all. Really, I think the I think that everyone, or not everyone, okay, because I think that their government, like you were saying,
And the
wants to
government
wipe
of Israel
everyone
wants to
out.
wipe them out too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the Israel government wants to completely wipe them out, and they are just trying to survive, and their place that they live has been flattened.
It's both ways. Sorry, go ahead, Erica.
I don't disagree with you, caller. I think that what's happening is that the Palestinian people are actually having a response to it. But I really want to know, where are we going? I'm confused. I don't know where
Yeah,
we're
that's
going
a
with
good point.
anything right now. My brain hurts.
Okay, so where I'm going with it, your name is Erica?
Yes.
Okay, it's a pleasure to talk to you. I'm sorry. Hopefully
Hi.
I'm not insensitive or anything. But where it fucking hurts my heart is like, there's, like, I'm a Christian, right? I go to church, and my pastor was telling me, I bought a book, it's called,
The Bible?
let me find it. It's about how many, hold on, I got it right here. Let me grab
It's the
it.
Bible, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's called Rise and Kill First. It's the secret history of Israelis' targeted assassinations. They've assassinated more people in the history of like civilizations than any other country, right?
I'm pretty sure we
And,
did that.
Well, it's by Ronan Bergman, right?
Yeah, what's
You should look it up. Erica.
hey. So this conversation's getting a little too far off the rails for me.
All right, my bad. I was just gonna say that I was talking to my pastor, right? And he was telling me about how proud he was that they put bombs in pagers and bombed and like
You should
killed
change churches.
civilians. I agree with you.
Cool. Change churches, okay?
I agree.
All right.
But it like really dissettled me that he was proud that they bombed civilians, and they were thinking, look, they
Okay.
say,
All
Hey,
right, dude.
caller.
I think
Hey,
I'm good.
caller.
You have a
I was
good
about
one,
to
okay?
say,
No,
yeah,
I'm
you
done.
gotta like,
I'm dropping him. Like,
yeah. I was
I'm
gonna
done.
say, I was like, take a hit,
Ugh.
bruh. But okay.
Yeah, that was going. I don't know where that was going. That got. If your pastor is happy that people are getting murdered with pagers, regardless of who those people are, you should probably change your church immediately.
Yeah.
That was like some institutional level crazy shit. Y'all hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If y'all aren't already taking care of Erica in the chat over here, I really appreciate you. If you could please do that. And I think it was Shay. Thank you so much for that galaxy earlier. I appreciate it. First time you disliked a poly opinion, you can dislike my opinion. See, all of my opinion, and I'm going to go ahead and explain my opinion because I just do that on here. All of my opinion results in whatever causes the least amount of harm to human beings. That is where my opinion lies, right? It's not a matter of a like or dislike for the state of Israel. I think the state of Israel has been pretty much corrupt since it started, right? But there are human beings that are Israeli that are living in that land, right? And I don't want them harmed in that case. I also don't want the Israeli government to go out there and to harm the people in the surrounding areas, right? Like if I could had the choice, it would all just be one area and everybody could live in there and be free and be happy and to celebrate their religions any way that they wish to. All right. So that's where my stance on the entire thing comes from. It's not being pro-Palestinian, or pro-Israeli. It's not being pro either of the governments because those are just governments. And as we very well know, in the United States, governments can be very, very evil and manipulative and do things against the will of the people that actually hurt the people, right? And so I'm for the people. And that doesn't matter what nationality you are or what religion you are or any of the other things that correspond with that. It just simply comes from wanting the best of human beings. And I think we kind of get away from that, right? Like it's so easy to attach Israel to someone like Bibi Netanyahu. It's so easy to attach Iran to somebody like, like the Ayatollah. It's so easy for any of you guys that travel around the world for people to attach you being from the United States with being for Donald Trump. Right? Because that's just what the rest of the world knows. And so my stance just tries to go outside of attaching people to their governments because I realize that most people are just trying to do exactly what Erica and I were talking about earlier, which is not suffer and just survive, but actually love life and be happy and
I think
Real
that
in life,
it's
you know?
like when it comes to religion, because I myself, I don't follow any organized religion. However, I do believe in God, I do believe in Jesus, but I do not believe in long suffering at all. I don't think that people have to suffer in order to be happy. I don't think people have to suffer in order because there's some reward at the end of it for you. Because we don't know what happens to us after we die. Like some people believe you just die, you go to sleep. Like you're in a sleep. All right. Some people you die and it's just all black. Is nothing happens after that. And some people believe that when you die, you go to heaven. Right? You go to the stairway in the sky, so on and so forth. And for the people that believe that you go to the stairway in the sky, the thing that I've noticed about a lot of them, especially since I've started doing this poly, is that they are willing to take on so much. They think that like being poor, all right? They think being poor is a choice. All right. And you know
Yeah.
what? Because you chose to be poor, you suffer for that. All right. But you know what? You're going to get your reward at the end of it. Hey,
Yeah.
bro, no one chooses to be friggin' poor. That's wicked. You have any other calls? No one chooses that. Like, no one chooses to have to like be like, you know what? Do I want to eat today or do I want to
Yeah, exactly.
make it to work? Like, come on, no one chooses that. We truly should have a system that doesn't exploit people's labor, in my opinion, and we should have a system that isn't based on these hierarchies that we have created and have agreed to. We should have a system that ensures people's basic needs are met.
Yeah,
Anywho,
I completely
that's my
agree.
soapbox for today.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I went on mine a second ago, so that's fine. Scott, thank you so much for the 5. Said everyone has an asshole. It's just somewhat to show it off more than others. Thanks,
Yes.
Scott. Tennessee said, I can't believe I voted for this man 3 times. I can't believe you did either. That was kind of dumb. Oh, and he said, believe. Thank you so much. I appreciate the 2 super chats there. And Amy, thank you so much for the 5. Said, if I ever get diagnosed with a terminal disease or cancer, I won't want to go to the I won't want to go on my own peacefully and not burden other people to take care of me. Amy, I'm with you. I'm with you. When I'm to the spot like where it's not like I'm not being a benefit to the people around me or anything like that, I'm being a burden on the people around me, I'd rather just go. You know? I'd rather just go. So
Absolutely
anyways.
same. I agree.
Yeah. All right, let's see who else we got going on over here.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How old are you?
Hello? You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us, caller?
Yes, I can hear you guys.
Oh, I thought this was AI for a second.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm as human as they come.
All right, awesome. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Awesome. Do you still support Trump? Thank you so much, Ren.
At a point, I did, but no longer.
Okay, then what's on your mind? Are you coming up here to talk to me about the Illuminati or suffering or anything? I'm just curious. The conversations have been weird today, so I'm just trying to figure out where we're at today.
What should, sorry, I was getting,
All right, you have a good one. I don't know what we're doing here, but we can not do that. I don't know what's going on there.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's been a rough day today for people. That was a chat for Ren for
you-
those fireworks. I appreciate that. What's up?
Did you get the guy who everyone else has gotten? Is the weird guy who wants to talk about fraud and try to like equate all types of fraud to voter fraud? You gotten that guy yet?
Nope.
He's supposedly like streaming on Kick at the same time. Oh, you haven't got him? Oh, what a pleasure.
No, haven't gotten the pleasure yet.
Yo.
Yeah, that.
Are you him?
What?
What?
I'm calling in
Because you already finished your homework for school tomorrow?
no.
No, you didn't. You should go do that.
School hasn't started for me yet.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully soon.
No.
Stay in school, okay?
Gladly.
All right. Ren, thank you so much for lighting up the corgis over there. I really appreciate that. Oh, goodness. Did you ever figure out your headphones, by the way?
Sort of, kind of, but not really. I have to turn them down, but I don't know if I need to do it through the mixer or through voice meter. I'm not sure yet.
What kind of mixer?
I'm sorry, I just took like some of Bubba's pizza. It's the Rode or Rodecaster, that one, the Duo.
Gotcha. So I have to
Yeah.
turn mine down in a it's called Motive, which is what Shure mics use, and you have to turn down your monitor in there. If not, they'll blow your eardrums out.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's cool.
So,
I don't know who. Someone just
um,
gifted you something really cool. I don't know what that was. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. I'm sorry I missed it. Thank you. I think I have to because the mic is hooked up to the soundboard now instead of the PC. So I think I have to do it on here. I'm gonna figure it out though
Yeah.
eventually.
And then once you put it like this, you have to squeeze it like real tight and then like rotate it in.
Okay.
And then flip it over. And then once you flip it over, after you get them both in, you have to tighten this
it up,
back
yeah.
part. And that'll hold it
Okay.
like in spot. But if for some reason my
Yeah.
right one always stays in all stream and my left one falls out, I think that's just
Yes, that's the same thing that's happening to me. Thank you.
it's
That's
just
the same
different.
thing that's happening to me right now.
Yeah, it's just different ear sizes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the little gray ones, but yeah,
Yeah.
I want to get one really good conversation in. I'm trying. It's been difficult today.
Well, let's see. I'll let you completely lead this one if we got someone. Hello, how are you?
Okay.
Hey, what's good, Paulie? How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm always doing great. How about yourself?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. It's your boy Unity, man. You're your favorite Trump supporter.
What's on your mind?
Uh-oh.
Hey, how you feel about the midterms, man? How you feeling about that?
Erica, how are you feeling about the midterms?
Feeling fantastic. It's gonna be what they call a blue wave. Why do I feel like he just set me up for the okie doke? He just set me up for the okie doke. Son of a gun.
Paulie, do you feel the
Okay.
same? You feel like it's gonna be a
Paulie's
blue
not
wave?
here anymore.
Erica,
Paulie
you
left.
blocked me the other day.
Who are you?
If I say one word, I'm sure you're gonna remember me. It was a few days
Are
ago.
you gonna say shit sandwich?
Oh yes, ma'am, I am.
You are the shit sandwich guy. Okay, okay. So Polly
Yes.
doesn't know that I know who you are.
Oh no, what does that
Yeah.
mean? Oh,
Strange.
okay.
Peculiar.
Well, you like how I put you in a trap the other day?
Oh, there was no trap. I have no idea what it is you're talking about. You make absolutely no good points.
My
It's a
point
hypothetical, bro. With a
is, I know
hypothetical, anything is
you lost the
possible.
hypothetical.
How do you lose a hypothetical?
Because I'm trying to
How do you
expose.
lose a hypothetical, bro?
If you're willing to listen, I'll tell you.
You don't
My
lose
whole
a
point is-
hypothetical. That doesn't make any
My-
sense.
my
Because in a
whole
hypothetical,
point-
what? Anything is possible.
My whole point.
I can do
is that
anything in
you're
a
being-
hypothetical.
you're
Just
being-
like a
you're
shit
being
sandwich in a
manipulated. That's
hypothetical
my whole
literally
point.
is a better president than Donald Trump.
But ma'am, think about it just for a second. Okay, use your brain. Okay.
They're
If you
not
voted
real,
for a
bro.
sit sandwich, then you would lose the election by a landslide. Therefore, Trump will still win. So,
But
your
in my
just still
hypothetical,
doesn't make
though,
sense.
in my hypothetical, over 300 million people vote for the shit sandwich. See, boom.
No, they wouldn't. That's
Winning.
not, nobody.
Yes, they would.
Hold up,
300 million people would vote
So
for the
you-
shit sandwich. So, boom, I win. Boom, the
So you
shit
think
sandwich
there's
won.
So you think there's 300 million delusional people on this earth, in America?
300 million on the earth. We're talking about just in the United States of America.
That's why.
So
that's
300
why,
million
that's what I'm
voters.
talking-
in the United States.
That's what I'm talking about. If I make a
That's what
tiny
I'm
mistake,
That's what
y'all
I said. You
capitalize
should
on
stop
that.
doing
Y'all
shit. You should
capitalize on
stop
that.
doing shit hypotheticals, bro.
I corrected myself and said America. You know what y'all problem is? You know what y'all leftist problem is? Is that y'all too smart for your own good and y'all lost the basics of reality. That's the problem with y'all.
I think you lost the basics of reality when you started doing stupid hypotheticals.
So let me ask you this then. Can a man be a woman?
At the same time?
Yeah, if I say at the same time.
No, can a man be a woman, period?
Well, not at the same time. You gotta you gotta be a man or a woman or something else.
If a man was born a man and later in life decides that he wants to be a woman, is that
What's
possible?
born a man? No one's born a man. You can't be born a man.
Oh my God, you know exactly what I mean, bro. If a baby born male wants to be
Whoa,
a female,
born male. Well, that's
as an
different.
adult,
What version
as
of
an
male?
adult, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all too smart for your own good.
I'm just
bro.
asking, like, which
You know
version of
you know
male?
exactly
I think
what
it
I'm
was.
saying. You know exactly what I'm saying. You want to know
Do
why?
we know
Because
exactly what it is that
you
you're
guys-
saying, though?
No, I don't.
Hey, you want to
because
hear
you guys
something
are
cool,
so
Polly?
focused on making clips instead of actually listening to people.
We're actually trying to have a
You have
conversation
to
with you. How
generally
about you
listen
tell
to
us?
people.
I know, we're listening right now. Go ahead.
But
No, we're listening.
y'all
Why do
way
you
too
stop
smart
talking?
for your own good, and y'all have lost
Bro,
touch
don't give a
of
critique of
reality.
us. Just tell us what it is. All right. Tell us how a man, all right, can be a woman or can't be a woman. Like you tell us all about. You tell us all about it. We're listening to you.
It doesn't matter how much a man can make themselves look like a woman. In
Why you
reality,
stop talking?
that man that see, it's you guys that are bending reality. Now, you guys said it would be a blue wave. Am I correct? Am I correct? Do you guys want to make a bet on that blue
Oh
wave?
my God, bro, you don't know the difference between gender and sex, all right? That's the thing. Like you ask poop questions and then you get upset with us
Hold
when
on.
we point out the flaws in your poop
Didn't you
questions.
tell me
Stop
what's
doing
the
that. Be
difference between a
better.
gender and sex? Gender and sex. You tell me the difference.
Are you serious? Tell you the
tell me the
difference?
difference.
Okay,
Yeah. You
gender.
tell me.
Really?
Educate me. Educate me.
No, I don't get paid enough. I'm sorry.
Okay, then
You
what's the
you
point
have
of
you
you
know
bringing that
you
shit
haven't paid
up?
me
What's the point? What's the point?
because you have a smartphone in your hand, right?
I mean, I don't see the purpose. What's the purpose?
Do you have a
play your
smartphone in your
game.
hand, sir, with
I'm
access to
not
the
gonna
internet?
play. I'm not gonna play your game of bending reality.
You have Michelle's whole ass
I'm not
internet
gonna
in
play
your
your game.
hand, and you refuse to use it.
I'm not going to play the game
Ain't it?
of looking up things.
No, I refuse to do
Well,
research.
why would I need to? Why would I need to look? Why would I need to look it
research?
up for?
All right,
Why would I need
define.
to look it
How
up
about
for?
this?
you don't know what it is.
Define a male.
Yeah, that's an adult.
Why would you ask him to do something
Well, hold up.
hard?
That's a person of sex who has a dick and balls that can create sperm and make a baby. All right.
Oh, is that the
That's a man.
biological term?
I don't know. You tell me. I know what a male is by looking at one.
You do.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could put this picture up on the screen right now. Actually, I will. Maybe you can see it. Maybe this is great because I would love to show you this. All right.
What is
so
it?
here's
What
a
is it exactly?
picture. It's a really awesome picture. I got this for you right here.
Of what?
All right. Of
I'm not on camera.
of these men that are going into women's bathrooms. So
Yeah.
tell me,
What about
yeah. Do you have a big problem with that?
No, I don't care.
Oh, you don't care. So you don't have a problem
No.
with men and women and all that sort of stuff. So you have no problem.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with transgenders or gay people. What I have a problem with is the bending of the reality.
The bending of the reality, because Kansas passed a law, right? Saying specifically that you have to go into the bathroom of the gender you were assigned at birth, right?
Okay. What's wrong
And
with
so now these men are going into women's bathrooms, and you have no issue with that?
Hold on. Can you repeat this again? Because I have no clue about this subject. Matter of fact, I don't care about the subject because I don't know about it. So I'm not
Well,
gonna
sir,
give you
you're
my
the one who
opinion.
brought up the subject because you're the one saying that we don't know what a man or a woman is. We don't know what a male or a female is. You're the one who brought up this entire subject, right? We didn't bring up this subject. You brought it up, right? And so don't try to run from the conversation now.
Mhm.
Now that I've engaged in it with you.
Well, I made the statement. Is it true? Do you believe that a man can be a woman?
I believe that man and woman are subjective terms that change completely throughout sociology, and they have historically. All right.
That's
So
the
what is a
problem,
man
Holly.
and what is a woman, and what makes a man and what makes a woman, and everything in between and outside of that are constantly
problem,
changing
Holly.
phenomena. Right. But
No, you
but again,
can't
but
change
sir,
it.
but again, biology
You can't
agrees with
change
me,
it.
sociology agrees with me, history agrees with me, science
Yeah.
agrees with me. Literally anybody who studies anything in the realm of anything of what we're talking about agrees with me. And you're just like, penis and vagina. That's like your entire argument. Like your entire
listen.
argument is just that. right? Two things that
Okay.
you don't have the ability to get.
Okay. Excuse me. Actually, Paulie, I'm married, and I get it quite often. So, anyways, all this
With
shit that
Lies.
you
Tell
said,
another lie.
the only thing that doesn't agree with you is reality. Okay.
I'm so sorry, but here's the deal. The thing is is gender a social construct or not?
You tell me. I don't
Are
believe
you
in.
serious?
I don't
What do
believe
you
in. I don't believe in. I
know?
don't believe in social construct. I believe that no matter
Yes,
what
you
that man
do. You
does,
believe in social construct. Are you
I don't
using
give a shit
words
about
right
none of that.
now?
What I give a shit
Do
about
you
what
believe in the words
reality
that you
is.
say, sir?
I, I,
Do you believe in the
yeah, I believe
words
in
that you say?
reality. I believe no matter
You
what
believe in
that
the
man
words
can
that
do, they
then and
cannot
guess what? That would
change.
be a social construct because words are social constructs.
Okay, so is a transgender woman a man?
No, a
Reality.
transgender woman is a woman. It's literally in the name. It
No,
says
it's not.
trans woman
It's
is a
not.
woman.
So
Yes,
but it's in
she is.
reality,
And
it's a
stop
man. Am I
doing that.
correct?
Stop dehumanizing people because you know one
In
thing I do
in
not do
reality,
is that. And nobody has to prove anyone's humanity to you. So I'm going to ask you. I'm not going to ask you. I'm going
that's
to tell you. You better be
okay.
on your best behavior because we're not doing that part.
In reality,
Chill
it's
out.
still a male. Whether if you want to admit it or not, it's still a man. That's my whole fucking point. Y'all have warped realities, okay?
No, you just have an
You're
issue
warping your
with
reality.
somebody being
You're
different than you.
warping
And
reality.
You're just a bigot.
Sir, you just see somebody that's not like you, and you have an issue with somebody being not like you, and that's the issue. Okay?
No,
Because
what it is that you don't want to accept reality, and you want to call me a
I'm
bigot
sorry.
for it.
I'm sorry. I spent way too much money on
That's
this
what it
fucking
is.
microphone for you not to hear me through it. I was in the middle of a sentence.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Because your whole idea of man and woman are completely subjective. Even biologically, it's completely subjective because there are hundreds of different variants where people can have different chromosomes, different body parts, be born with multiple different sexual orientation body parts, or be born with none of them. All of those things are constantly changing, but you guys have just stuck your head in this hole and be like, shut up. You guys have just stuck your head in this hole and gone, oh, if I can see its penis, then I know what it is. And it's just so weird that you guys are so concentrated on everybody else's genitalia. And for some reason, it's always whatever like genitalia is a penis. Like it's always just the penis. Like your guys' entire like trans are, I don't want men and women's, it's always the penis. Oh, out of bathrooms, it's penis, 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 penis. That's all you guys talk about. Okay? It's so incredibly strange and weird. All right? For you guys to just have like people who are sexually attracted to those parts do not talk about it as much as supposed Christian white men who are just obsessed with fucking trans people's wieners, dude. It is this, y'all are like Game of Thrones on steroids. Just everything has to be a wiener. Dude, it's not that fucking serious. Like we call everybody in like rappers and everybody else by whatever names they want. Nobody has a problem. We have nicknames. We call people by that. Nobody has an issue. But apparently, if somebody freaking wants to be called a different name or have a different gender ideology, then you guys want to make it this huge deal for less than 1% of the fucking population. It makes no fucking sense. Stop making trans people. Shut up.
Can I respond now?
No. Stop making trans people your entire mental ideology. It is fucking weird. They are not bothering you. Okay? They don't want to talk to you. I promise you. Okay? They just want to be able to just live their lives the way that we all want to live our lives. And you guys got to make an entire thing. Is a man? Can a man become a woman? Why do you are you trying to change gender, sir? Sir, are you trying to change genders?
Okay, can I respond now?
You can respond with whether you're trying to change genders or not.
No, why would
Then
I
stop
want to do
worrying
that?
about
I'm
everybody
not
else who fucking
lenient.
is. Then stop worrying about everybody else who fucking is. Unless you're doing it, or maybe your partner's doing it and you got to make decisions now. Outside of that, stop talking about it, dude. It makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense. It is the most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard of in my life. And I'm just so sick of having this fucking conversation. It's so stupid. Sorry. Go ahead, whoever. Erica, you, or I don't know.
No, I agree with you. I think it's a fucking ridiculous conversation, Polly. People are weird.
I agree.
It's so weird that we
agree
talk about
too.
this much, isn't it?
I agree too.
Yes.
I agree too.
We don't have
okay?
Then why
free
the
school
fuck did you
lunches in
bring
this
it up
country.
then?
Because it's about bending reality. And first of all, it's the transgenders' fault in
Shut
the
up, you
first place.
airbender.
They were
Listen,
they
fucking Avatar.
they were
Shut up.
they were super
There's no
loud.
bending the
They were super
reality
loud.
here or anything of that nature. That's not what's happening
It
here.
is bending.
It's
You're
simply
bending
not.
reality.
All right. If you don't
Okay.
care, okay, then you can't say but. So there's no but to this. Right? Allow
Man.
people to identify as they please, because guess what? All right, that's them. It has no impact on your life whatsoever.
Zero.
It actually does has an impact on my life.
No, the fuck it don't.
Yeah,
No,
it
it don't.
does. But if then
No,
won't you
no,
let
it
me state
don't.
my case?
The only
Won't you let me
bending
state my
reality
case?
that's happening, all right, is us
Okay.
actually entertaining this conversation and pretending
Right.
that you have a fucking point, because you don't have any point.
Jesus.
All
I
right?
do
I don't
have
have to
points.
pretend that
You
you're
won't let
smart.
me talk.
We
You won't let me
literally
talk.
live in the United States right now where literally 1 in 5 children live in food insecurity, right?
That part.
That's a real reality of the United States that we live in, right? Where
Oh my
where
God,
right
bro.
now we are the only developed nation on the planet that doesn't have some type of universal health care. Where universal health care would save us $1 trillion a year and save over 100,000 lives a single year. We have our literal military troops trying to jump off of aircraft carriers because of the conditions that they're in for a war that we shouldn't be in. All right, that should have never fucking existed, that this administration has zero ability to carry out competently. All right, we are freaking sending people back to war-torn countries, putting children in fucking concentration camps, ripping rights away from women, ripping rights away from black people in the United States. We are doing all of those things, and all of you guys are just like, you guys don't know what a woman is. Like, you like
genitals.
It's so we have outbreaks of fucking whatever the lettuce diarrhea shit is, fucking salmonella,
Can't eat jalapenos.
Can't eat jalapenos. We have so many problems. We have
there's a
so
reason, though.
many problems in
There's
this
a-
United
there's a
States.
reason
And we
why
just
you
hit
keep saying
$40
that.
trillion in debt. We just hit $40 trillion in debt. Okay, we can't eat eggs again. Like it's just over and over and over and over and over. Like all the things, and all you guys have to talk about is I want to know who has a wiener, dude. You guys are so misguided and just so fucking like your focus is so fucking off, dude. It's so crazy how you can just be so not focused on everything real that's going on in the world and the United States right now, and that this is the conversation that we have to talk about. You have two incredibly intelligent people up on this fucking panel that can talk about every single thing that I just fucking mentioned with great detail, okay? And we are super educated, and you want to talk about fucking wieners, dude. It is so frustrating. It is so frustrating. Okay, y'all wonder why you
Can I
don't.
respond?
Y'all don't shut up. Y'all wonder why you don't see me on here as much as I used to be, because this is the type of fucking person that I have to fucking talk to, and it can make your fucking brain rot after a fucking while, having to sit here with all the issues that we have in the entire United States that we have to worry about in this fucking world, and I gotta talk to this freaking douchebag about fucking wieners, dude, and whether a man or a woman is it, bro. You don't have enough game to get either. It does not fucking matter, bro. Sorry,
It doesn't matter.
Jesus,
I
shit,
think,
dude.
but Holly, I really do think that we have bigger fish to fry, and I totally agree with you. When we have 64 to 70% of Americans receiving SNAP benefits that work full time and or part time, I think that's a problem that we have. And that number, which is crazy, we're gonna see that number
Can I
go
say
down,
anything?
Polly, because of Donald Trump's new rules via the OBBA. Right, we're gonna see it go down. But guess what? We are seeing though, while that number goes down, we're seeing food insecurity go up. Food banks they're exhausted. They don't fucking have it. All right, they don't have it. Let's focus on that. All right, let's focus on how we actually can help each other. All right, when's the last time you donated or went to go volunteer at your local food bank, caller? All right, when's the last time you actually got outside and did something in reality?
I work all the time. Literally, I'm a working class
I
man.
work all the time. Okay, sure the fuck you do.
Okay.
All right, you make time
Yeah,
for
I
things
do. I
that are
work out in the
important to
sun
you.
all the time. I'm literally
If
the
you
Yeah,
have
working class
time to
man.
be on this
Okay.
live for the last
That
20
part.
minutes, then you have time to be at a food bank.
Well, then why are you here?
Why
You're
am I here?
criticizing me.
I'm
Yeah,
Why am I
I
here?
want you to be at the food bank. I want you to be at the food bank.
Who says I don't go to the food bank?
So why are you criticizing me not being at the food bank?
What do you do to
No,
volunteer?
you're not listening.
No, what do you do to
Oh,
volunteer? I'm curious.
I'm volunteering by giving you my opinion that you're not trying to hear out.
Man, that is the worst type of volunteering.
I mean, you haven't even heard anything I said. You just ranted for like 20 minutes.
You know, it's so
About
funny.
how you-
We haven't
how you
even
hate
been on this
conservatives.
call 20 minutes. This entire conversation, since he's been on the line, he's been on the line for 19 minutes and 46 seconds right now. But their attention span
called an
is so
exaggeration,
short.
sir. It's called an
Okay?
exaggeration.
Their attention
Call it
spans are so
exaggeration.
short that if I talk for like more than 12 seconds at a time, they're just like, oh my God, he's ranting. See, when you're intelligent.
You weren't talking for
right,
12
no, sir,
seconds.
Sir,
Actually, you were
sir,
talking for 2 minutes. Like
sir, oh, you were
maybe
timing
3,
me?
4 minutes.
Sir, when you have intelligent responses, those responses have nuance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When you have intelligent responses, those responses have nuance. All right? And if you're not ready to hear a nuanced response, then don't ask questions of people capable of giving them. It's that simple. Okay?
So there's a reason why conservatives and MAGA and Trump supporters
There's a
keep
reason why
saying
you're
that-
not going to be on my live anymore. It's because I don't want to hear your opinion.
I know. You just want to
that's
frame me as dumb, which you clearly figured out I'm not.
I'm pretty sure
But you
you did
are.
all of that framing on your own.
okay.
Okay?
Okay,
You're
you
a
don't like the
fucking
fact that
carpenter.
you don't like the fact. You don't like the fact that I'm too aggressive. That's what it is. I'm not a
I
pussy.
don't like the
I'm
fact
saying
that you're
that's-
literally brought up
That's what it
freaking
is.
about whether a man can be a woman or a woman can be a man, and then as soon as I called you out on it, you immediately were like,
That's
I don't
y'all
care. I
problem.
don't have a problem with trans people.
That's y'all
like
problem, 'cause
you're
y'all
the
wanna
one who
bend
brought it up.
reality. You want to bend reality. That's the problem.
Sir, please go have a shit sandwich.
You would
Please,
vote for
just
it.
go have
so
a
that-
sit
so you're
sandwich and leave us alone.
I'm just dropping him. I'm
Thank you.
over. Sorry.
Thank
I'm
you.
over. I'm over. Y'all hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're following Erica if you don't already do that. And it's also Erica
You wanna know the
Shante
backstory?
over on YouTube too. So make sure you guys are following over there if you're hearing her, you like what she has to say. Also,
Do you wanna know
make
the
sure you guys are taking
backstory?
care of her. I haven't seen a gift over on Erica's side in a minute. So I think we should fix that. Like immediately.
Backstory.
Yeah, like immediately. Christina, thank you so much for the $3 over on one of the apps. I can't even tell which one. PayPal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you guys like to support the live, we both have our pay links in the bio. Everything. I forgot it. What's yours?
Everything with Erica.
Everything with Erica. Thank you. Everything with Erica for Erica's pay links. Polypolitics is mine, just like my name. If you guys like support, they're also in both of our bios, I am sure. Also, we have super chats, gifts, all that fun stuff. I see y'all lighting it up over there for Erica. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Me too. Thank you so much for the $5. Says contributing to the goal. I really, really appreciate that. Alessa, thank you so much for the gold coin. VJ, thank you so much for the treat. Tracy, thank you so much for the happy poop. Mark, thank you so much for the $5. That I'd love to chat with you in 20-ish minutes on general politics. You're right. None of these chats are interesting. Leftists hope that's not a deal. Leftists hope that's not a deal break. That depends on your opinions, whether it's a deal breaker or not. Scott says if your caller is an asshole online, he's a bigger asshole offline. That's probably a pretty good rule to go by. Yeah, that's probably pretty clear. Yeah, thank you so much, Scott. And Norbert, thank you so much for the 20. He said just for putting up with these morons. That's the real labor of love right there. Is just putting up with them. All right, we're gonna keep this thing going. You got some more time, Erica? You chilling for a second?
Yeah, I got one. I have one dono to read from Mr. Mark. Thank you, Mr. Mark, for the 5. Mr. Mark said, this guy is arguing the definition of a word, not reality. Does he understand the difference? No, he does not. He doesn't understand anything, Mr. Mark, because you know who he is. He's not that bright. I'm trying to give you the backstory. He's blocked like everywhere. Like I know Hector blocked
that
him.
guy?
I've blocked him. Yeah.
Oh,
he was like, you. What did he say to me? He said, "I bet you don't remember me. You blocked me." I said, "Oh, are you the shit sandwich guy?" And he said, "Yeah, that's me." He's so weird. He's so weird. Gonna ask me a hypothetical and then get mad when I answer his hypothetical. Boy, anything is possible in your stupid
Anything
scenario.
is possible.
Be better. That part. So like, bruh, what are you doing? I don't know. Actually, I am. I'm gonna drop. All right. You
Okay,
might catch
Erica.
me TikTok thoughting elsewhere, but I'm gonna eat food and then I'm gonna get back to it. But oh my gosh, Polly, when I say that this is something that I have always wanted to do, I'm about to glaze you. All right. For 2 years, this is something I've always wanted to do, and I got to do it. Like fucking yes. Like awesome. I got to like co-host with Polly Politics. Yay. All right. Thank you so much, Polly. I appreciate you.
Come back up another time for sure.
Of course. Y'all have a great night. Bye.
Absolutely. W's in the chat for Erica. Let's light this thing up with W's in the chat for Erica. Thank you so much for being here. We really, really appreciate that. That's really awesome. Again, if you are not following Erica, please do that. Please make sure you do that. Erica does really, really awesome stuff. And we support awesome, amazing, intelligent women on this live. Do we not? Yes, we do. Well, we'll have to have Erica up again. If I check my messages, she's probably sent me something before, so we got to deal with that. We're going to move on to the next caller and keep this thing going. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for the support. I think we're only down to 3 more things in the gift gallery. I know they're the hard ones. I think we have whale diving, jets, things, and meteor shower. Would love to clear out a couple of those before the evening is over. I really appreciate you. And thank you guys so much for the super chats that have been going on. I really appreciate those too. Thank you so much. Hello, how are you?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Awesome. Do you still support Trump?
Yes, sir, I do.
Awesome. Why is that?
Well, let me ask you a question. We all have the same idea of what's best for America, right? Do you
No.
want what's best for America? I want what's best for America. Correct?
I think we want what's best for the United States. I don't think we all have the same idea of what is best for the United States.
Okay, so what is your idea of what's best for America?
That's a very, very complex question.
Well, it's a question. Will you want to answer it?
It's a very long answer that would go into multiple different subjects, like for quite a long time. I'd rather let you get to your point if you have one.
Okay, so you're basically a socialist, correct? And you
What?
have the idea of
What have I said that was a socialist?
well, you support them. You're not with conservatives, correct? You're not for the best interests of America. You say
What is socialism, sir?
I mean, it's basically a cult, and it's against what's good, and you're for evil.
It's a cult that's against what's good. Is that your final answer?
That's what I think, and we all have our opinion.
That's the,
And
but the
let's
definition
back
of
it up a
socialism
bit.
is not a sir. The definition of
support
socialism,
people, you support
sir.
you
The
support
definite
people,
sir.
you support
Sir.
that
Sir.
glorify
Sir.
the killing of
Hello. The definition of socialism is not an opinion. There is a definition. Okay?
Well, let's
Like,
do it
see,
then.
like I'm
Do-
twirling this like little mini Allen wrench in my hand right now. The definition of whether this is an Allen wrench or not is not, it's not like subjective, right? That's like what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like these are glasses. My wall behind me is blue. Those are not subjective, right? That's what they are. Okay? So let's not confuse like subjectivity with objectivity, okay? The definition of socialism is the means of production are owned by the people, right? Or collective ownership of the means of production, right? Are two different ways to say it. All right? That's what socialism is. All right? There's nothing evil about that. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Now, has certain times in history it been used for the benefit of evil people? Yeah, absolutely. But so is capitalism. There's nothing. I mean, that's all sorts of
Okay,
things have been used for
I got a
evil.
question for you. Why do you call us Nazis?
Are you a Nazi?
No, but I've heard
Then
you
I'm
say
not
that
calling you
before
one.
about MAGA.
I only call Nazis
No,
Nazis.
but I've heard you say it. Okay. Did you happen to see the I've seen a post today about some people glorifying Charlie Kirk's assassination? Did you see that?
No.
You didn't. Well, that's the people that are in your ring, basically. And that's
And
what
the
you
people in your
support.
ring are the people that celebrated Robert Mueller's death, Melissa Hortman's death, celebrated Joe Biden having cancer.
We didn't celebrate that.
Oh, yeah,
I
you did.
didn't celebrate that.
Oh, but that doesn't matter because I saw it online. So those are the people that are in your camp. So
Mhm. Anyway,
you see how you
fine.
never heard me say
God
anything
bless
about Charlie
America.
Kirk's death,
Have a good
but
day.
you saw some shit online from other people doing it and saying that they're in my camp. So therefore, if I saw some shit online somewhere, people on the right celebrating those things, then they're in your camp, right? Isn't that the way it works? Oh, he ran. Anyways, yeah, Alex Preddy, Renee Good, however many countless people in Iran. John McCain. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's get this. We've been on for over 2 hours. We're at 120,000. We can get that up to 150,000 likes, can't we? I appreciate you. Hello, how are you? They never heard of Keith Porter, so they couldn't even have time to celebrate that.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello, how are you?
I'm all right. How about you?
I'm doing great. How old are you?
I am 23.
Awesome. Do you still support Trump?
Hell to the no. I'm that super chat who said I'd call you in like 20 minutes.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'll give you something to talk about. What's on your mind? What's number one thing on your mind? We'll amuse it for a sec.
Well, first things first. I got really ticked off of that guy's definition of socialism, and while I'm not a socialist per se myself, you have part of being a leftist is understanding like all the different like branches of leftism, and that whether that be communism, anarchism, socialism, syndicalism, yada yada yada. But I do like your definition of socialism is pretty on the mark, although I would say one caveat: it's not just the people who own the means of production; it is the workers who own the means of production. Basically, the idea is to redistribute the economic power away from the ruling class, or as Karl Marx would call it, the bourgeoisie, and redistribute it back to the people who actually make things, the workers.
Yeah, the proletariat. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm familiar. The definition is the collective owns the means of production. But yes, the workers that own the means of production. It's the working class that owns it. Like the people own it, not the, yeah, exactly, the bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie. Yeah. Yeah. No, I completely agree. I understand. I completely understand the definition of it. But I think that the biggest problem with, when it comes to like socialism and how we see it in existence right now is that the people that are running as democratic socialists, which actually are more social democrats than they are democratic socialists. Not that makes a big difference in your support. I'm just saying that that's generally what they are really just saying like kids shouldn't starve and people should be able to have affordable things. Like it's really just a stronger social safety net system, and the fact that they're being compared to like Marxists is pretty wild.
Yeah, and that's where I'm more aligned. I'm more like the borderline between democratic socialist and social democrat. But it's like, oh, we want universal health care. They cry as a socialist. We want a higher minimum wage, a living minimum wage. They decry as a socialist. And on the living minimum wage, they claim that the minimum wage was never meant to be a living wage. You know who disagrees with that?
The people that invented the minimum wage.
The the people who made the minimum wage, FDR. It was supposed to be a living wage.
Do you know what the minimum wage right now would have to be in order to catch up to the cost of living of our grandparents' age-ish?
I'm a little bit rusty on this.
$43 an hour.
Yeah,
For it to-
it was something like that. Like, I
Yeah,
remember
for the
like,
minimum
you
wage to be
wanted
comparable
have-
to the cost of living from like 60 years ago, it would have to be $43 an hour. Just let all you guys know. Yeah.
I heard it was 60 for like the 1970s.
Maybe.
if
I
you
guess it
wanted
probably
to
depends on
buy
which year
power-
you're talking about.
And it's just like, yeah, forgive me, I'm not good at public speaking. It's something I really want to work on because I do have political ambitions. Sometime in the future, I don't know when, but it's frustrating to have all these beliefs. Like the only thing we want is better conditions for the average American, the working American that built this nation. And we're decrying a socialist or communist or radical. I mean, what is radical about, let's say, having the right to unionize? Because I think that, and some people critique me on this, and I say whatever. I think it should be a constitutional right to unionize.
I agree. Yeah, I completely agree. No, it's literally a situation where rich people have convinced poor people to fight against poor people in favor of rich people. That is just generally what happened, right? You have a bunch of poor people who are yelling that everything that helps them is socialism or communism and is therefore bad. And the people that are actually in control of things, like the rich people who are actually benefiting off of this unfettered capitalistic society in which we live in, are just licking their lips that their subjects are fighting on behalf of them. It's really crazy. And they're usually fought on behalf of them because they say like they think that they're ever going to become Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, and they're not. That's never going to happen.
No, and I wouldn't want them to be another Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. In my opinion, I think billionaires shouldn't exist. I think that there should be a wealth cap. But back to staying on topic, like, oh boy, I think I forgot what I was saying.
No worries, man.
But now I remember. So it's why I don't like getting myself really entrenched into this like culture war about like, oh, what is the outrage this time? Because it's all distraction of the ruling class. When they get out, when there's outrage about, trans people are going to the bathrooms, or there's DEI, or all this yada 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 yada. It's all a distraction. It is to draw battle lines between the working class, because a united working class is something that the ruling class is utterly terrified of. Because a united working class is something that would be more powerful than all the money they can have.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and it's really crazy that we still live in this United States. I mean, when it comes to things like when we're literally in a spot where we're talking about like universal health care and things like that, and whether we should have it, I think that just shows right there that they've literally won this battle, and it's pretty wild. But hey, man, I am going to let you go. I really appreciate you coming up for a bit, and we'll have to have you on another time again and work on that public and get you a little practice on that public speaking.
That's a long-term project. But hey, I appreciate having
practice is good.
But I appreciate you giving your time. I know I was a Trump supporter when I was a kid. My political journey has been a very long and weird one. We'll just leave it at that.
I mean, I think all of our political journeys are kind of long and weird, so that's okay. Don't feel weird about that. Okay.
Yeah.
You have a good one. All right. Be safe. All right, man.
You have a great one. hope you continue doing this. I enjoy listening to your videos.
I appreciate that, man. You have a good one. Bye. All right, y'all, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I really appreciate y'all. I am going to get offline for the night. I'm going to go watch a little bit more of the Chargers preseason game because I haven't gotten to watch any of it yet. I should be on... I'm going on a little mini vacay like Friday through Sunday. So I might be on Sunday night. I might be on Monday, just depending. But I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Love y'all. And thank you guys so much for showing up and being around here. And thank you for helping me fix my audio issues earlier. So we won't have that later. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, okay?